Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight we're on our way to some Final Fantasy XIV. Gonna have some good old times, basically running around the North Crescent at the moment. Have some goody goodies as we go. So we're gonna basically pick it all up. I just gotta readjust the chat and then let's cut it over because it's going to be polite. There we go. I was picking stuff up. From here. How are we doing? We've sold the last of the fish. Hooray. We'll do a pickup first. Everyone's stuff. Everyone's stuff. Going to be a bit that I'm not going to be able to get a lot of extra tokens inside. Ruth? And why is that? Well, from running around the north, I will get limited this and limited that. But it's important, like I said, priority is always summoner first. As for my classes, it's always Summoner, then Healer, then Dark Knight, Crafty Gatherer classes, so the Land and Hands. Finally, I do mean finally, the top other two, which of course are Ninja Dancer. I am set with where I'm hiding these things. At least glad they don't let us sell them. Off to the north, off to the north. Take the long way? Absolutely. It's only a ride to Tulliola. So, from here, Tulliola transport is 1,000 gil. Wow. And some people are doing this. I don't know, I'm just going to go zip back and forth as often as I can. 3-4 times in a day. That's 5,000 gil. Like, no. Like I said, I suspect it'd be not guild to use the teleport, otherwise it'd be like, where would you put it? And then to Tulliola, free. 300. Save 700 saved. Then you gotta run to this place. That's okay. We can run. Warrior of Light, just a little exercise is not going to kill him. Guy's still eating the fire tacos. Okay, I do have my Strider boots. I'm not wearing them right now, but I do have them. So just doing all of North today? Pretty much. We may have to do a in and out a couple times, because I want to try to get as many of these out as I need to. I don't know which ones give which. At this point, it's just going to be go nuts. Market prohibited, so you do have to grind them yourself. Need 100 of each flavor, which means getting them from Fates and this, and of course there'll be a real life tie-in somewhere for Fates. Somewhere in this. Now we are going to be Summoner. We did get that. We had a choice, Dragon or Summoner, so we went with Summoner. Right. There we go. Looks like we got a fairly new one, judging by the amount of sparkle. Some people are doing individuals. I would assume this place is divided into 3 zones. So all the fights in Zone 1 get... Oof. Ram. Ice was up. Oh. Right. Oh well, let's wait here for a moment. We got a cast time. You do 4 seconds. Alright. Dragon's voice is the ram's voice is the blast. Gotcha. It's an ouchie. That's all right. Ooh. Occult Enlightenment. Complete so many occult things. Completing it's a bit thing. You're a little bit dead there. A little bit. Hello. There we go. Certain people are starting to bail on it. Right, so that's a 4-second cast, 60-second recast. It's only up to a 4. It's this. That's going to take a bit to do. And it's 600, which... These are 800s for the first enemy. This is 600 to all enemies, and this goes... $800 for the first guy, center guy, and all the others take that. Right, now I picked up Gamma Phantom Dispellers. To summon them at least once. And Alpha over here. So we got Gamma down here and Alpha here. That would mean... If we assume the top... I'm going to assume. Okay, so if we split this into a vertical this way and two that way, that means this section here is alpha, and this section over here is gamma. Yeah. Gamma and beta there. Beta on top. We'll judge by what kind this gets. We got pair healers, pair summoners, triple healers. Stealing all the healers. Invalid target. Your summoner, phantom summoner. Summoner, phantom summoner. Sounds like a Bond introduction. Oh, capybara. Those must be the subscribed get the rainbow unicorn mount. Like, throw a subscription, get this. Yay! Of course, you want to be silly about it, you just do this. Anyone who's got white mage should have the unicorn. Alright, who's the knowledge level's been altered. Okay, this says 24. I'm going to assume that's what it reads there. Your knowledge level has been increased by 1. Okay, that makes it a little more tricky. That looks like a down arrow element. $24. Alright, definitely not 25. Oh, crap! No. Wrong button. I hit 6 instead of 5 and zipped into it. Alright. Right. Thought I had him targeted, not that. Oh, Swiftcast does not work with this. Alright. says I'm 26 now. All right. Can't see it. Level 5. Okay, 5 definitely not up very into this. Prime knowledge. Okay, I see. It gives this. Prime. 4 holy. 27 is not going for. The math is good. Your dodging is not so much. Do it again. Down. Max it. The dragoon thing. Sakes, push the button. Alright. Alright, we're back down to 24. Level 5 death, 24 does not go in 5. Prime number only, and divide everything by 3. 24 is technically by 6 by 3. Other side. Plenty of time. That's a better way to do it. Okay, this is alpha section now. Definitely alpha. Cool. Right. Oh, and I now have Judgment Bolt. Nice. Map markers are silver chest locations. Okay. Silver chests. Good to know. difference here is this is 600, 600. When used against enemies weak to lightning, potency scales with item level. Shares a recast Eimer with Hellfire. A choice between the two. Oops. I'm supposed to know who's weak to what. Oh, right. This is also alpha, and I'm all the way over here. Okay, so his bottom should be alpha. Okay, so by theory, that should be alpha as well. Yes, by theory, this should be alpha too. Okay, you let off frost. I'm gonna fire this. So, creature that breathes ice. Fun to work with, aren't you? We'll have some hellfire as well. Forget the hellfire. Okay, you're beta of it. What? That doesn't fit either conscription. There's no rhyme or reason to that mess. This is the one I need. You need this? I need this one for the horn. Oh, you do too, don't you? Yes, I do. Pull this down here just so we have a little visibility of where we're going so we don't accidentally angry something. That would be terrible if it was angry with us. Got a minute. In this, there may or may not be a silver chest there. So when you come here, it's sort of like one. You can go 1A, B, D. You drive around and pick up all the silver chests on first arrival. Then that's what you do. You would. You'd find out how many silver chests via the adventurers pick up, the freelancers, then do a rotation to basically pick them up. Move, more like don't move. Lost on the Wind. Aren't you just wonderful looking? Judgment Bolt! Blade. Back the other way, just in case he reverses. Nope, it's not a reversal. Doomfall Trap. Okay, we figured those were black markers. Wind symbols coming from that side. Okay, cyclonic ring. Hurricane. That's what that looks like. Oh, it actually has hurricanes on the ground. All right. The sure cast block with. I don't know. I think I hit that way too early. You got away with that one. Oh, flip. I just came out of the window. You can tell I do it because it goes quiet all of a sudden. I lost track of where my mouse was. It walked over the windows. Never mind. You are definitely something I want to focus target. It's a yellow color that he does that one. But he doesn't announce what he's doing. It's gotta be the color. Hurricane. Okay, so it does work for that. Problem is, it's a pain in the rear to cast this on. What I get for not running? Completed critical of this, acquired that. 200 here, 10, 20. Nice. Drop from the team for a moment. Basically being polite. Right. I'm gonna drop for the quest line quest because I don't know how long this will take and I don't basically burn out. Well, I have it now. And some horn. See, it's this here signature reveals. Trophy wreath and startling dense ether must have ranked highly amongst the architect's familiars. What's the doing you found it? Being a pain in the ass and casting wind magic on it, but also, it even be more of a pain in the rear. Clearing was strewn with cages. I wager they were kidnapping people and imprisoning them in the forest. Why we never come across any survivors of those wrecks? Tend to agree. Ether emanating from Swarm bears a different signature of that to Iris. Can't say for certain, but whoever called forth that creature didn't summon her. Guessing someone else is on the island besides the architect? Or maybe we're dealing with multiple masters. What do you think? Perhaps the stewardship of the Isle changed hands? Twing! You already know this isle is home to some knowledge most dangerous. I sense you may be capable of taking that knowledge beyond these shores. Thus I ask you, what do you truly seek from your encounter with the architect? If you would use this knowledge indiscriminately, I intend to vanquish him. This I expected. I have learned much about you during my quiet vigil. In that case, forgive me. I have chosen to help the adventurer regardless of my orders. What are you talking about? Why apologize to me? That real head of yours is really devoid of all knowledge. Before you assumed your current guise, it was you who summoned me. Da-da-da-da. So he is Nemean, then. What do you have to say about that? Perplexing the rest of you. Hope Iris sends this. Architect all along? If that's the case, who's in the Bleeding Tower? Understand, I do not disobey my orders lightly. I wish to speak further away from the clamor of the camp. Maybe by the fountain in your phantom village. Yep. I had a feeling there'd be some weirdness to this. Arduous journey, though. Let's hope my aching back doesn't plague me in the discussions ahead. See what the fairy has to say. Thank you for coming. You might be intrigued to hear that this place was modeled on the port town of my master's native Nim. That's why I feel so at peace here. I hate to make further demands, but at least we might enjoy the scenery while we talk. I have no end of questions, but for now I shall listen. Master was a revered Nimian scholar. Such was the depth and breadth of his learning that those around him was simply known as the... Fearing the war of the Magi would bring the world to ruin, he crossed the seas to the Occult Crescent, intending to preserve some small part of civilization from the all-consuming destruction. Summoned me to keep a record of his project. My orders were simple: observe developments as they unfolded. Thus I watched you set about preserving all that you could. Your respect and affection for mankind's endeavors was never wavering. Oh, we're doing a whole tour side of things, aren't we? Oops. You went this way. This is Nimian architecture. So he, or I, or as it was, summoned her to document his, note my endeavors. Oh, my poor noggin. First met I. Why she was summoned, she said she didn't know. Maybe she felt revealing the truth would jeopardize her role as a silent observer. Work progressed. My master resolved to construct the forked towers, thereby protect the island. Initially, he oversaw their maintenance. I can still picture him now, ensconced in all that worldly knowledge, his eyes glinting with satisfaction, yet there was something else in that gaze, the faintest hint of loneliness. One day I asked him whether he had ever used the dangerous knowledge locked within the towers. There goes the seal again. I can remember my response clearly. I have, to near terrible ends, some knowledge is best left unproven. And you remain true to that belief, never again wielding the dread techniques you chose to preserve. Eventually you decided to give your wisdom physical form, an entity that might maintain the four towers long after your eventual death. Little do you know what that decision would manifest. Malady and a case of unforeseen consequences. Unforeseen consequences? Unforeseen consequences. This is where I first found the archive. Forgot how he ended up in that sarcophagus of his. Fearful of what I might learn, but still I must face the truth. So you begin to transfer knowledge into the summoned form. You were seized by a flicker of doubt. Observing such special scholar without utilizing it even once, would that not be an utter waste? So you pondered for a brief moment. Merest flicker is all it took for that sentiment to bleed into the incantation. By the time you realized it, it was already too late. Yeah, magic has to be carefully cast. Touching font knowledge, flow forth and take form. Must be careful. Not keep your, archive, but wait. Were I to partake of this font just once. No. Why would you? I got distracted. I am the index, knower of all things. Has a bell, a harp, a sword, and a bow. A bard, a geomancer, a blade, and archer. With the world's wisdom at this, my power is unbounded. Curses, my momentary lapse tainted the incantation. I must begin the ritual anew. Good grief, what is this hideous form? I ought to know. Place a seal upon your knowledge, lest you attempt some foolish intervention. Must not give in. It deserved, heed my call, let this knowledge not be used for ill. Instructions were clear, I could not bear to watch while your life hung in the balance. To rush your aids, though in the end there was little I could do. Memories are flooding back, filled with despair, barely clean enough. I somehow made it here, to the sarcophagus. My notion that I fled from overseas to quarantine must have stemmed my confusion, magically induced or otherwise. I'm shielded by blissful ignorance. 'Tis sobering to learn what I have wrought. We end my tale, but I have a few memories left. She's all the way up there. Wretched Shaves called itself the Index. He is nothing more than my conceit given tangible form. What's waiting on top of Tower of Magic? As my master lay stricken and slumbering, the Index seized control of the Four Towers. With none to oppose him, he began to explore what futures might await civilizations of the Fifth Era. You've seen all the results of that experiment. Wind roar, water surge, pestilence spread, void scent claimed the land. In time, Southbourne will suffer the same fate. Plants will perish, all bird song will cease. He would usher in everlasting decay. I can't accept that future. This island was supposed to be a monument to mankind's thirst for knowledge, not grim reminder of their folly. We've got enough of that in the world as it is, which is why I need your help. I hardly say no more. Too close. Gladly offer my help gladly, but what of your orders? You have nothing to fear, there, God. After all, it was my master who called you here. Me? Of course, that voice you heard during the voices must have been an echo of my desperate plea. 1,500 years you have upheld your lonely vigil. Give me. Would I known I would condemn you to such a fate? At least my watch wasn't in vain. Counting on you, Iris and I, must find a way to the Tower of Magic and lay low Index once and for all. That's going to be fun to do. Thank you, thank you. We'll probably also have to hit the other fort tower, too. Thank you for listening to my tale. Radiant left pressed through my noggin is fogged no more. Alright, so... in Shadow of the Tower. Iris' tale, it's doubtly clear we need to find a way into that Tower of Magic. No other base camp with any luck, the crew will have something to hear about their Imperial investigations. We gotta get blowed up some more. Then some. You're going to get blasted. And then some more. All right. Wait, I know nothing of ethereal confluences. Index intentionally rendered all ethereal flows to the tower unusable. Just in time, the crew have turned up some startling details about etheric flows. Caused by the ambient ether being imbalanced, don't. It seems there's more at play. According to the crew, the beasties in the North Horn are gaining enough etheric energies powerful enough to commence with the confluences. Can't do a damn thing about states, lands, ether, but we've felling a few of those beasts. That ought to restore the balance somewhat, give us access to those. I'll mark what beasties need a smacking. Complete these particular fights. Hooray! Also, keep forgetting it's right here. Or here. I need at least 5 more jobs to get that. Hooray! I need that fight, which we've already fought before. This fight, and that fight. I think we fought that fight before. Right. Now I give myself a half a moment here. Just pop that. Go here. Here, and here, and grab the screen that I grabbed. That. Da-da-da-da-do-do-do-do. Lure of the Occult. Yeah. I did a whole bunch up here. So that was a beta crystal there. So I would assume maybe they're like this lump, that lump are alpha, maybe this lump and this lump are this, and then it's like in betweens are beta. Instead of 3 distinct zones, it might be a case of this zone, you know, series of circles. Put that up while we're at it too. Let me just come here, take this, these here quick. That. Why do you want that stuff? Stupid program. I want this way. I want you to do this. Yes. And then do this. Yes. I want to do this program. Yes. Perfect. Cool. That can sit. Sit there. That can sit there. That can sit there. And then pull this. That goes here. That goes here. Oh, you filth machine. Better. Okay, I need to take that. Except no imitators. Ah, that's the fight. But I could get away with it. it's up here, but yeah, better way to go is this way. I don't know, there's no way up here. Ask for a group. This looks like the doggo's part of the hood ornament on the car. Big cat on little crab. How much time's left on this one? I'll ask again. I think this is that white. Definitely feels like it if it's this end. Oh well, we're doing this without backup. Partial backups. Oh yeah, it's him, except no imitations. Yeah, this is what it is. Fires. I did not have recuperation powers. Oh well. Thought it was this one. It isn't. Okay, so it isn't this one. Heal self for a targeted player when damage is taken. Cure potency 3000. Come on. 3, 4. I saw the numbers go up on that. It's like you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like, aw. Oh well. Like, it's a lot harder when you have no side things. I know. But it only hurt badly for the knowledge of a release. Timing on some of these is pretty horrendous. Anything else, like I said, then 3 attacks, so okay, middle's a good place to stand. So it's gonna go woof, side, move over, that way you got plenty of time to get there. Sunbath changed on you. It did. Alright. And fight's going down. Someone's using Phoenix Downs here. Hello. Let's just like barrel out of here. Next. People are crazy. Right. Up and go back to being summoner. Back to being summoner. It just all peeled out and didn't even bother. It's like, I'm gonna go now. It's like, oh. That's rude. It happens. The Doomhound over here, don't we? We do. Three more betas, 70 on silver, 44,000. Jump downs are going to be terrible if I have to do them more often. Hold your course. Thinking Sanctuary. Okay, I don't see a door. The door's here. That's the one with all the skeleton zombie thing. There we go. They only work when you actually have consumption upon use of occult potion or this. Sphere the Chemist. These are reagents for Chemist and for Zenigage, which is needed for that. You don't find them, but they're basically... Okay, he's not dead. Had to look. Ghost Host. Shadow of the Tower. Shadow of the Tower. Quest. Here. So these three CEs have to be fought. We have Subterranean, which could just be the tower as well. Yeah. We bail out of here. We'll go check C location. We will go check for that. Worst case scenario, it says, hey, go away. Someone's got to have figured out where all the pickups are as well. We'll be able to get an overview of that map too. Something you can put in on screen? Maybe. We'll have to have a look. Oh, we're a step closer to the fights, and then of course there's going to have to be a quest where we actually take on the north, which means the South Fort Tower is not story critical. Who's our team here? We got a Cannoneer, a Blue Mage, Necromancer, Mystic Knight, Gladiator, White Mage, I can see this way. You can see. I can see them change out my class. No. This way. Not this way. Okay, you gotta blast these. You were 299. Okay, so you're not vulnerable to lightning. Timing on it is pretty rough. Oh well. Not working. Wait for Russell. I've got it. I'm waiting for the mechanic to pick her. Else. See where I was going. I had too many people in the face. Like, I can't see where the safe spot is. There's too many things on the ground. Oh. Didn't think he'd fit through the door. Now, it should say there was a silver chest. Probably up around this region. I don't see one, but just because there isn't one there doesn't mean there isn't there. Eh? absolutely hate this. I'm gonna get hit by that. What's this thing? Need to fight that. Holy moly. Okay, 3 more beta colors. Everyone up? Looks like it. I hate this chaos with this many people. It's just chaos anyway. Beep, beep, beep. Tell the people who are auto running it's the book 1, right? We're at 25. We got Ninja, Black Mage, White Mage, Red Mage, Dragoon, Summoners, the golds and silvers. And we see Necromancer, Blue Mage, understanding that those are drop ones. Necromancer of Eld. Which of course means at some point they could add these phantom jobs into the main game. They could at some point later with additional work and stuff. What they might do is, like Cannoneer was 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths. How well do you know primes? This is guy's crazy with math. Yes, divisions. Someone yelled long into my back here. I should take a screenshot of that if I pull it back far. No. Not have that much of a record. So, someone screams it in this one. I am hitting the thing. Like, doing taxes is how they get you. The trick is not to make money. I don't think that's right. Okay, we are 27. Prime. 4. That makes 27's prime, but I think it is divided by 4. Yeah, it was prime. Plus 4, we're now 29. 5, because that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Cover to cover. Higher down. Higher. Okay, we're +3, we're at 28 now. 28. 28 is not prime, so you can divide it by 2. Divide it by 4. 8. I don't know. I know it's divisible by 4, and I know it's not. 300,000. Yeah, I think fire hits his weakness. Knowledge correction, changing the level again. That's 1, I'm at 26. Not prime. Not by 3. Level 5 depth is good. That's my fault for not moving quick enough. That's where I'm playing for a healer. You have a book, I get you up. I don't know if you're which book you're using. Grimoire Index. Okay, definitely no level 5 here. Level 3, level 4. 4. 4 does not go into 30. And Hellfire summon. Anyway. Alphas. I like it. Okay, do we have anyone on the ground? Don't see anybody. Cool. No silver's right nearby. Nope. It's at a 50. At a 50? At a 50. I don't think we'll get there in time. Take a moment just to go stretch. Okay. What drives some of these CEs? Some of them may be spawned by creature kills. Hard to say. Like, there was one that you had to go prime by basically wumping those Curals in order to get the drop one drop. And someone hasn't got the writing thing yet. Like, no, they don't have the writing now, do they? Nope. It's a Kelpie. $300,000. Water creature does not like lightning. Holy scrapples! That is a do not do not lose focus. Holy crap, that came hard and fast. Okay, that's lost wind. Cool. I'm gonna take this leaf, right? As you wipe out targets, I should basically go almost straight through to where that silver was. It was around here. Will it be there this time? Possibly. Different chests spawn different things, but I haven't looted a silver yet, so it may definitely not be there. Worth a try. And there to begin with. No, it wasn't. Second try on this fight. Like that. Bicephalus. First box. Pick them up. Fight will happen for that. Ugh. That's crazy. We'll just quickly fix that. Go. It would be a nightmare to see it with all 27 people. This is nightmarish enough with all this, with everyone else's firepower stacked on it. It's like, how much do you hate your video card? No, seriously, like, how much do you hate your video card? Oh. it will blow up that badly. Yes. Right? It's one of those. It will blow up everything. Oh, the day to have some fun. Oh, went black. Hello, you. Green. Okay, green thing is that. Yellow is that. All right. Get out of the middle. Stopped for a fraction before they fired. Get under him. But see, that's what I mean when I was saying more things that you have to take cues directly off the boss. positioned by me. Seemingly intent. It's a physical trap. You make it polite, don't you? Yellow, run away, run away, run away. Green donuts. Green on donuts. I did not know this was going to be the right way for the win. Promise. As I said, some days the tiles love you, others they just hate your guts. Everyone up. Okay, up, 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 up. Nice. Things love you, they love you. When they hate you, they hate you. No right or wrong to that. Just straight up. We love you, we hate you. It's like last night's tiles. It was like if I just gone and accepted every pawn when I saw it, I could have walked away with like all the points. I didn't. I just walked away with most of all of the points. With a car. Let's go nuts. That was more just arrive with a car and go nuts. Hey, 3 more alphas. I'll put that back up there because that way I still have access to my spots. It's back here and then up here to Thunder Room. Thunder Regium. Oh, it's that cat thing again, isn't it? Still under level weeks. That is. It's Lightning Guy. You know his mechanic from when he was doing the light dark thing. tame. Imbalanced diet. I think that's the one with the Marlboros. If it is, suspend is the one. Like suspend. Yeah, Geomancer suspend. Ignores Plains Cracker. That's my bit? Could be. I know it's on this side of I don't know if it's like that one, or this one. There's another one over here, but would be this guy. I suspect because of all the onions around, it could be playing with bad breath, but I don't think so. I think this is one I haven't seen yet. Okay, so this one again, known as Imbalanced Diet. Labyrinth of the Damned. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna eat the Manticoras over here. I'm eating the Manticora. Hey, crap, do you have a shield on you? You cast. You got diagnostic in that, and that was obviously a critical. That means you have, there's no star or no squares next to it, so the shield isn't more than they've got health hit point. Oh, you're lovely. Reminds me of the blasted Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The Ojamas. Okay, that couldn't be doing anything worse if I tried. Uh-oh, we're doing an E thing, are we? Almost in my belly. Street okay, so tomatoes are 8 onions, tomatoes, onions. Out he pulls a Grendel. Oh, yummy! No points awarded. That's all right. Screech. Okay, so onion, tomato. We say onions give him the plutes. He's gonna fire, and you don't want to stand close behind. Okay, so that's always 2 blasts in a flute. Double tomato. Nothing to be done with that screech, so that's time done. Hooray! Ooh, we learned Earthen Wall. Someone there picked up. You just blend it really well into the ground. Phantom Physicking. Oh. Everyone's up. Let's go. Yeah, that one's going to take a little bit of work. Okay, so this is this. 120 seconds. Never mind, someone's already done it. Damn it, lost my info. I'm gonna have to add it as an element. Well, I will try to find a good picture for it, and I'll add it as an element I can just bring in here. We'll stop and get that, though. 10 bucks! Okay, I'm going to assume you are on your own. You two are linked, and you two are linked. Nope, mister. Oh well. That's okay. We do not mind. Nope. No. You'll get some, you'll miss some. No different than the other one. Like, nah, I don't suppose it is. Right. Anyone seen a carrot? Not wandering around for that look. Ham's voice, get away from everything, it just detonates. Ow. Right in the middle of all that. Yep. Okay, everyone just tore off that way. Oh, that'll do it. What my 3 is it? No, it is not. Oh well. So that's 120 for the wall, and I bet you if I go to bring up my abilities. Shares read, cast with Hellfire, Judgment Bolt. Okay, so these 3 all share. When I get them, I want this sort of at the bottom, center, and Bahamut, Bahamut at the top, this at the bottom. And I guess sort of, or 2 of these, I'll have 2 on one side for 5, 2 on the other, and this at the bottom. Yeah, because this is defensive. This might, like Radiant Aegis may become this. Technically it was Earthen Barrier to begin with. Right, you summoned in Shadowbringers, when they changed it, you'd summon Topaz, use the ability on Topaz, or Titan, if it's so case, and that would give you armor temporarily. Because it was in Stormbringers, or in Stormblood, Heaven's Ward and Original, your pet tanked for you, and Titan/Topaz was the tank pet. Then they decided, no. Ooh, 5-headed. I've not seen your fight. This ought to be terrible. Let's assume Hydra, therefore. Drop this. Close and personal. Oh, I do not have my friend. So why are my holes not there? Oh, we are doing all sorts of fun. Didn't quite see what that thing was that was radiating. I draw eruption, outer edge. Discordance. Very much the Shimmer or Chimera fight. Very much the Chimera fight. That was terrible, my friend. Don't know if it's fire or not. Okay, drop the ball on. Across. There. Fire does its all freezing cost. Lightning is still fire does power lines. Ice is radiant. Lightning does growth out. Oh shite. Get it. Oh, it's actually not a bad cap. What is 2.5? Picking up the rhythm of this gun. Head of completion. Everyone up and live? Cool. Awesome. Alright, we've got a promotion and a change in party members. We have. Dang it. Oh well, we'll play. Lost our healers, so I will take over. Will we hire back another healer? Don't know the sequence. Wait here. Close enough. For a challenge too? There's a do so many of these fights type thing. I do not have my rinse. Lean, please. I'm always upset when the two things that always upset me was when you were doing Summoner, and Alphino would always show up with a cooler friggin' version of your carbuncle. Like, I've got a ebony carbuncle or a moonstone carbuncle, and you look at them like, seriously, my dude? Ooh, pots are right. Oh, pots are not on. This is one I need, though. Appalling behavior. Got a minute 20 to get there. Plenty of time. Wussy. Wussy wall. Present file. I think we've done this one. Oh. Cracker can be nulled by suspend geomancer. Oh well. Yeah, this is the guy. So this is the fight I was talking about. So it is appalling behavior. Plains Cracker. Lilliputian lyric. Roulette. The speed boost I just gave my team. Bad breath, plains cracker. I was gonna do a swap. About that one, it's like heavies and everything. Never mind, we'll just sit on it. this one do? Not that great. Two, three, four, is swapping them. It's actually over here, and we run around this way. Right, so this is one of the ones I needed. Okay, so this is the one that actually does. Okay, so this was appalling behavior. Cool. Everyone alive, dead, or otherwise? Cool. Apparently, it's the one that drops the blue mage. Which we didn't get, but that's okay. And don't know. Do that. That means we'll probably miss out on it. Got one more CE race out there. What are we doing for these? Okay, we're closing in on beta. Here we are, aren't we? 83, 69, 71. Someone's got that set up. Pet one? Yeah, do the pet ones like that. I like the moon hopper for that. What does lightning do? Probably not that much. Take the dragon's voice here. Run to the solo one on go. As Ghost Host. Familiar tactics. And then you sound happy. Well, chase me if you can, you balloon thing. Oh, it's Mr. Blades and Knives and Things. It's Mr. Blades and Knives and Things. Who got the tree angry? Come stomping in here. I am not Groot. You aren't either. Splat. Ew. Why, EXE? It's just booted. Alright, there's the Phantom White Mage. Phantom Ninja. He has a res on. Got 50 seconds to figure out why.exe. Get to 40 knowledge to finish this quest. Oh, guess so. Ass. Asking a question. Like exclamation point, question mark. Your response? Pass. I'm not worried about getting a 40 knowledge level. You're not? No. I'm already at 27 going on 28. And it's only been like, what, 2 days on it. There's 3 tanks in the mix. Wait for it. That was a crap thing. What happened to my 4 seconds to get up and be safe? In the wrong spot. I can't get to a spot to get myself healed. Like, you're running, I gotta cast this, cast that, and then get splat. So like, no! Yes, I know, I'm raised. I just got to... I can't do Cephism without pet out. I'm unable to get my pet summoned. Holy crap. Guys, an evil still for things like this. Had the shittest ability to stand up for a long moment. Black mages have to hate this fight. Holy crap. Every time I push... Okay, we're clear enough to get up. Boof. Dead. Oh. Good runs for the... Good runs for the... That was just a little frustrating. Of course it's going to be when you get booted like that. Anyway. Yeah. Thanks. Give everyone that. I'm going. For the runs. Absolutely. Alright. So. Let's see. Silver Exchange. I will have to buy sort of that there. I am not buying that. Nope. New. Okay, so I need these. Yeah, Orchestron rolls. So the pillar, wall rack, and yeah, it is a scaled thing, so we showed that yesterday. Yep. Those can put on it. Ninja Soul, Black Mage's Soul, White Mage's Soul. Okay. I don't have enough gold, but it'll be the same thing. Dragoons, this, those things there, and then start dumping it in to fix it in. All gold will just go right here to fix it up after that. Have no reasons. All right, well, let's have a look at these guys. Ninja. Where's the classic ninja look? Delivers an attack, scales with this. Ranged 30, radius 0, so throw shurikens at them. Smoke increases the evasion for 20, lasts 90. That's not bad. Lightning damage with 150 this, increasing when weak to lightning. Flame scroll, like that, and nullifies attacks. Cool. All right. Cure, 40,000. What's that go like? Ooh, 52,000. That's not bad. Eats a good chunk of MP though. Cool. Don't dump that too often, but this. Everyone for 30,000. So slightly below 50,000. Not bad. Blink. Basically allow them to survive one thing. Good for tank busters. Resurrects target. Alright. Cast instant though. Ooh, okay. Unaspected. Recasts this. Kicks the crap out of undead. That seems to be a theme here. And the Black Mage. We have fire. Potency goes up when it's weak against fire. Ice, which is that. Again, things that are weak against ice. No shared level here. So you could go fire, ice, thunder. Toad. Reduces target damage dealt by 99. Action save for this. I don't think that'd be usable on bosses, but it might be usable on ads. Cult Flare. 500 to every. 60 on the cool. No cool on that, but it's definitely a control spell. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Phantom Freelancer. So, with what we've got now... Wisdom of the Winds, and we have Adaptable 24. That bases on how many classes we've mastered for Freelancer. Kind of this. Adaptable. Okay, so we need 4 more to basically get all the traits here. We're at 16. We've got to gain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red Mage is 5. Dragoon is 6. Necromancer, Blue Mage, 7, 8. So there are exactly 8 extra classes here. Cool. Alright. I'll do some lookup to where that all going to be. Makes me happy. Oops. Only one thing I gotta do now. You get Summoner done the next one? Judging by usually how fast it takes to blast, by basically running between CEs and not. Who knows? My official answer on that. Also, let's quickly just jump down the gear list here. Summoner. I did not get that. No. No. No, no. Just the ring, extra ring of magic. And it's still the same, and I just got that one dropped. Hooray! Almost. because it's not, you're going to find out what it costs on the market. If I remember rightly, the base ring is like a couple mil. There's a magic ring and a not magic ring. They're all occult. You go here and you go... Occult, yeah. Forget that. So you got earrings of blood, which are for the war. 34 million. What? Necklace of blood, 44 mil. Bracelet of blood, 29 mil. Ring of blood, 1 point something mil. Deep blood. But this one only means something if you've got all the others. Oh. Earrings, 19 million. Necklace, 21 million. Oh, it's the drop rate's crap. So 15 million. Ring of magic, 2 million. Which is not that expensive. The deep magic ring, which is only 220. You got the deep. I've got the deep magic and the basic magic ring. I need sort of the earrings, necklace, and this to get the final elements. They give 40 to the main, and then that. Stick in the pants. It is. Oh well. You can get rid of that. There you go. So, come Monday, it'll be more out onto the occult. Absolutely. Right? I don't know how I'm going to get double troubled or quarried away, but I do now know appalling behavior has the planescracker, and you can just ignore the planescracker part of fight if you have suspend casted on you. Oh, so you can just run between... That's right. Oh, not bad. It's not bad. No, that one's not bad if you have that. But it's more of a case of learn how it is. 'Cause it is quite literally a run around. Opposite side of the whichever planes crafter it is, on the same side as this. So that you can run into the edge and go around the edge that way. Well, that's not bad, then. No, it isn't. Oh, and someone wants to play right away. We like that. Also gonna have to get a mapping of where all of the bits are dropping. Because there will be a outside thing. Hannah Anna, Marcella Rose, and Mike Rockburns. Alrighty. Let me give an evening to this. Alexia Rose has already given a salute. I will say good evening. Or in my usual way, just evening. I don't know if they're having a good one or a bad one. Alright, I'm second east. Hanya is given that. And Mike gives us just a straight salute. Alright, we have what is a very good Tanyo answer. I do want to throw the west. You want to throw the south. This is getting ridiculous. I'm going. Someone who does not have north just got that. It is a pair. Because I can still get the 4 to finish that. So if I get the 5 or the 8, I can throw this, and then we're Ricci, and that's all I've got. That's also Dora, so... yeah. So most likely I was looking for here, here, or here, and then I can throw the 2.
Tread cautiously now.
They did throw 4, so that's safe. That's my pair. I don't know how safe that... Oh, it is. Okay. I think you just got conned.
Small mercies,
Yep.
I suppose.
All right. Was it only... Oh, that or the 8. Okay, so we were okay to basically throw the 4 or a 7 if needed. All right. Well, that works. That works. Right. What about this one? Right, the only one that's going to help is west. Hold the east for a moment. I have 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, possible 6. Bump that. 4, 9. North doesn't help. No one's thrown easts. Got 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Why? Because I might get the 9 and then I'm out on a double east. If I get a 6 or a 9, I'm out on a double east. As my pair. If you get a 5 or a 2, you biff the other one. Throwing a lot here. Yeah, the 9's understandable. 7 and 1. Nope. Yep. Going for not that. Going for an all pawn. Panyo style hand? Probably. Maybe he has wind. Can't be a pawn. Doubt it's a wind chi. Not helping me at all. If you've got a good starter hand, but you're not cashing it. If I get the 6, I can throw the 8. Hooray! You do not help. I cannot pawn that. But if I have 2, it's not him pawning, it's Marxia making that decision. I feel like I'm going to step on something over here. What would you prefer? If I can get the other 7, it'd be nice. I have a funny feeling he's on 2 or 3 easts, though. Yeah, this is pure lethal. Do not throw. My hand is literally... There's only been 4 tiles I've shuffled. The rest of it's just basically throw as soon as I pick it up. Pure double cheat. I can work with that. 1, 7 down. 1, 7 possible. 1, 6 down.
Wow, this looks promising.
Yeah, he's got it.
Sometimes there is simply no knowing.
Will that nail you for the Ricci, though?
We shall make up for the ground we
Usually
lost,
not.
yes?
Not on the one who makes the bet. I knew someone was sitting on 2 of them, though. Like... I like it. I like it too much to throw that. I don't want the west wind, I don't think. Oh, no, maybe I do. Fastest no to a Ricci I've ever seen. Ah. Eh. Well,
Small mercies, I suppose.
Nothing I can do about it. Someone else got wronged. Well, when it happens like that, at least you don't pay 1,000. Mm-hmm. And what do you have? What do I have? Huh. What the hell is their luck? Is what they're asking about. It's like, ah. Oh, their luck isn't the worst best for them, I've seen. Hell. No. Ooh. I like that. I can do that. On opening hand as E. Two, three, 4, 6, 7. I like it. Saw 13 opens on an opening hand as East. 46k was the wind and ended the match. Good guess. That was terrible. It's like, oh no, flat. Okay, so I've got 6, 7. I can grab 8. Yep. Biff the 8 here and go out on the 7. Opening hand, really. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really know this. I semi know how to play. I furry tent myself often, says Marcia. That's okay. 2 6s down. Throw the 8. I don't think I don't want the 9 anyway. Don't know. If you get the second 7, it happens. Not that. It's like, look at my hand. 7, 8. 2, 2, 8. Terminal, terminal, terminal. Like, second 7. Would he have gotten out? Probably not. I need either a 6 or something to finish this. I need a pair, is what I'm looking for. I need something to finish here. Not gonna help. I know. I don't think it's a clunk. Oh, someone needs it as a pair. Else they would have tanioed themselves. You need that? I need that. Now I'm 10 pi. I will not lose points on this. Everyone 10 pie. You needed a 7. You needed Red Dragon, and you needed 22555, 223344. You needed a 7. Everyone wanted a 7. Nice. 1122. 8 is the go around. Nothing was lost. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, Dora. It's Dora, Akidora, so I want to see what I can get out of that. Like, yes, please, I'll have another 3. That'd be nice. Yep. West has West. I'd like to. At the same moment, I'd like to not. I don't want to throw bamboo. No, I think throwing bamboo is bad. We're looking at a single-handed murder over here if you would throw bamboo. And they want bamboo, and they want bamboo. So this is a not go naughtin', but don't throw your bamboo. Dumb.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Yeah, no. I figured the 6 was fine after they decided that. Alright, so I'm in 3rd place. I've taken 1 Ron from Hania. That's alright. Like I said, sometimes you just can't help it. Funny. Gives me double souths when I started the round of south. Gives me when I go to die. Sorry. Don't be sorry. Ooh. No. No. Break that, actually. Yeah, don't be sorry. Right? Some days the tiles give you everything. Others they just take. It gives me a 1, 2, 3. Nice. Someone's got a dragon. Someone has a dragon. You would have gotten that as a pawn if you'd kept it. Yeah. I'm okay with that, though. Okay. Definitely showing that they're not clever on what they're doing up there. True? True. Right, 1/6 is here, 1/6 is there. At this point, you're just throwing not to die. Yeah, they threw north, so... Cool. So someone's definitely on the double dragons. Yeah, east is dead. There's one east, there's two easts. They don't have a hand. Let me go again. Oh, okay. Hmm. Six. Throw that. Mm-hmm. Go Tanyo. Would be nice. Another 5. I got a pure double chi over here. 2 possible very easy things here. The 2 becomes the nice easy throw. Hit do. +1 rotation. Let's see how it comes out. That. That would have given me all pawn out. With dragon. Nope, not cheating that. Thank you. I like that. I can throw that. Perfect. So I've got this. I need the 5. And I can throw 5 or 8 over here. If I get the 5, I get the 5 or 8. You're golden around. Anything else is chuckable. Yep. You got 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. We're not pawning that. We need the Ricci to get out from our position. See, if I'd kept the 6, I would have probably had to break my pair. Oh, I would have got a pawn of that. With the +1 with the west. Wish you did that, but no, we don't care about that.
Wow, This looks promising. Victory is at hand, is it not? You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
Hey, well,
We can do better. Do you not agree?
I do believe we can do better. But I got out from underneath Hannah, and I got my points back. GG. And Mike's gone. It is what it is. Cannot be what more than say. Oof. Oh well. Home again, jiggity jig. Big stretch. Big stretch? Big stretch. That's a good way to finish the game. Not quite first, but it was a second place. I can live with that. No score lost. 8 more points on my upward climb. Hooray! I gotta find some maps for the north. They should start having them by now. That's cool. Tomorrow we're on Starfield. That's right. Tomorrow is a Starfield day. So we're back up to Shattering Space? Absolutely. We gotta get back out there. How much fun we gotta have? I don't know. Right? But I am going to be start taking more of the rifle around. I kind of feel like shotguns has hurt me a little. Oh well. Good way to know. Good way to know. The only way to know is to actually play and figure it out. Right? Unfortunately, some of the details you can get on the weapons, it's like, well, this is the weapon unmodded, undetailed, and on this. Right? You basically go, okay, well, if I boost this, and I boost that, and I boost this, how badly will it hurt? The answer is, it'll hurt a lot. But what I could wind up doing is with my rifle, instead of trying to pack along a sniper, I could grab my big bang, or a big bang, yep, take it full up to exceptional. I think that's bigger our priority is probably, when I think about it, it's probably roll for your, do all your rolls on the weapon first, then take it up in power. Oh, yeah. So grab the one, I think I scored one with an extended magazine already. Yeah, but I'm not going to go with that. No. Right? Take one of the big bangs. Do all my legendary rolls on it. Hooray. Power it all the way up and put the legendary 4 single shot blat in it. Okay. And then that way, once it's fully like upgraded, updated, rolled out, it should turn into a basically, hi, how you doing? Click, reload, stomp it down, and it'll become the sort of snipery toy in my pocket. Use the inflictor for main fights because it does fire a lot faster than that one. Yeah, I think so. Use the rifle as the main weapon. Use this as that. Use the shotgun as sort of a sniper shotgun. Single shot, massive dump of power. Very cool. Hi, I see you. Blit and that. I think that'll be the plan. Right? Because I can't see it work any other way. Unless I just basically go, oh well. And just spend 4 points without getting anything back out of it. Which I don't like. I hate that. Nothing's worse than taking an ability or a thing and you feel like you've just been chipped or robbed. You're like, no! Terrible. Right? Could be something else that makes make it play out. But, we'll work on it. But that kicks off tomorrow evening at 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. It'll be Starfield, back out Shattering Space. We've got House Kadik to help. Also a possibility of picking up an additional person on the menu. That's right, Tane might be a good person to work on an outpost. But, I forget her name, starts with an S, and I can't pronounce it very nice. We need to basically tell her, hey, look, these people are really bad, and we can help you out. So, come with us. Yes, because she also boosts the power of the ship. Hooray! And I can take leadership, and then I've got her and the robot and all sorts of things helping. Hooray! No one's left behind. No. And perhaps someone else in leadership. Yeah. Cool. So we'll work our way through Starfield. Then we come back with more Final Fantasy, again, back to the Crescent on Monday. That's the plan? That's the plan. So thank you if you tuned in tonight. If you catch this on the replay, hey, thank you. And if you watch this on the upload I put into YouTube, the VOD, VOD, I think it's smart. Thank you very much. We gotta go. It's the end of the show. But once more, we hope you'll tune in next time.